Hi, everybody. It's Susie Q96. Welcome to the nightmare. I mean, the cabin. I'll be right back. This place is a disaster. Everything's sitting everywhere where it shouldn't be. We really don't need to have a roll of toilet paper handy. Well, maybe we do because things might get a little crappy. Just kidding, folks. Welcome. Come on, camera. Focus back on me again. Even if I don't have on any makeup. Come on. Hey, Kason. Hi, Handy Andy. Who else is hanging out in here? We got 4 people. I'm going to... Toilet paper handy. Well, maybe we do. Things might get a little crappy. Just kidding, folks. Shut up there, YouTube. There we go. I'm not very organized today, folks, but it's all right. We're going to manage to get through this. This is most likely, this thing's still not focused. Yeah, that's better. All right. Hi, Linda. Hi, Silver. Anyway, this is most likely, I'm like 99.999% sure this is going to be the last live stream of the Lodo coin collecting show to be broadcast from the cabin on the mountain, because Wednesday I get the keys to my new apartment in town, which means, among other things, I will have indoor plumbing. Papa Giorgio, hi. Anyway, I will have indoor plumbing. I will have real internet again, so I don't have to be budgeting my time online. So anyway, this is the last one. I got to tell you guys, I've got something going on with my ears, and my ears are plugged up, so everything sounds like wah, 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 wah right now. Oh, it's horrible. Oh, terrible. All right. Anyway, I'm going to start out with Susie Soapbox. Somebody ticked me off today. It's okay. I mean, part of it was my fault, but I didn't realize the censors on the channel that I was on were so adamant. But anyway, yeah, somebody told me I wasn't behaving like an adult today. And my response to that was, anybody who has ever watched my live stream on Mondays knows I don't adult on Monday. So to that person. What happened to my live stream last week? My Monday night or my Wednesday night? My Wednesday night, I got sick and I had to cancel. And I've had to do that a couple weeks in a row. And part of that is simply because where I live, I don't have any indoor plumbing. And so, yeah, it's just been awkward. I busted up a bunch of ribs. I didn't break them. I just bruised them really bad. About 3-4 weeks ago, and they're still bothering me. And the only chair I have here is like a dining room chair kind of thing. And I knew I could not sit here for hours and do a show, so I just didn't. I'll be getting my nice cozy office chair back when I get started moving in. So I'm not sure about this Wednesday's show either, simply because Wednesday I get the keys to my apartment, so I'll probably be moving. We'll see. By 9 o'clock, I might want to sit down and do the show. Hi, Jimmy Licari, Mud Swat. Marty's nuts about digging in coins. Jimmy, I'm feeling much better today. Thank you. So anyway, I'm off my soapbox, but you know, somebody told me I wasn't behaving like an adult. Well, hey, you know what? I don't behave like an adult on Monday. Yeah. So, yeah, to that person. All right. We got a lot of stuff going on today. First thing I got to tell you what happened. I went to the bank to deposit some money and to see if I could persuade them to give me some quarters. Well, I got the same blah, blah, blah that I got last week. Oh, we can only give you one roll of quarters. And I'm like, excuse me, I'm a vendor at the farmer's market across the street. And so is my sister. I said, we need quarters. We have to have change for the farmer's market. So she says, well, I guess I can give you 2 rolls. So she lets me make my deposit, and she gives me 2 rolls of quarters back. And wouldn't you know it, one of them was one of the rolls I deposited last week. And I know that because I had X'd the roll. So I got my own sorted quarters back. So we ended up with only one that I have no idea what's in. The other ones I used to do my laundry because I already knew what was in there. So then I went down to the car wash and we got a car wash quarters. And then I went to do my laundry and I got laundromat quarters. So we got, I think there's $20 there. I think there's 18, maybe 19 there. We got 10 here. So we got about 48 to 50 bucks worth to look through tonight. I'm still trying to fill. Oops, there goes my glasses. Oh, well. Still working on the car wash quarterbacks, the state quarters, and the national park. State quarters book is only missing 2, I believe. No, it's only missing 1. We need American Samoa to finish my book. As you know, we have another one that there's a contest going. I'll get on that again in a minute. And then I have my national parks book, which the beginning and the end have a lot of holes, but everything from 2015, 16, 17, and 18 are all full. So I'll be working on that one for a while. And while I'm moving, I'm also coming up with some ideas of some different things that are going to happen on the channel. I haven't finalized all those ideas yet, but we'll still be doing car wash quarters probably, but maybe in a little different manner. Not sure yet. I have 4 more empty books like this, so we may just keep filling them up and giving them away, and we'll see how that works out. Guess who's back? The Cookie Tin is back. The Cookie Tin is back. And guess what? I put some more cookies in there. So there's more silver in here than there was before. I added 4 or 5 new things. Now let me explain to you how the Cookie Tin works. We have a comment video. I believe the link to it has been posted. And we pick one lucky person through the comment video. And then that person, I will shake the can up and picking. Yes, I'm using, well, what this is called, Mud Swat. This is wireless broadband, wireless high-speed broadband. It runs off a cell tower rather than like Wi-Fi per se. So yeah, I kind of am using data and kind of not. It's hard to explain this weird system. You can go look it up. It's called Orbi, O-R-B-I. Anyway, back to the Cookie Tin. The person whose name we pull from the comments, then they get a pull from the Cookie Tin. If that person's pull has this, which is a penny with a cross, if that is what is pulled for them, instead of one pull, they get two. They don't get to keep my cross, though. So anyway, I added some more goodies in here. I know I'm pretty sure I put yeah, there's some more silver in here, a couple more pieces of silver. There's a 2014 S Virginia Shenandoah quarter. I thought since we were in Virginia, we should have some Virginia thing in there. So anyway, we got that going on. So we got a lot of stuff to do tonight. Then we might as well just get started with it. Armando, hey. Mike made it. Mud Swat's in the house. Cody Emmons. Kason, Jimmy LeCurry. Yeah, all my buddies are in here. I hope you have all hit the little like button. And also that you have, yeah, really. Mine says there's only 2 people hit the like button, so that's kind of scary. Nobody likes me. They just come to stare at me. Ah! Boy, this thing's really breaking up bad today, isn't it? Let me see if I can freshen the pot here. It doesn't seem to be doing very well. Boy, that I'm looking at it from the YouTube side now, and it does look really bad. I don't know why it's that bad. I do not know why it is that bad. Let me check all the connections. I really Oh, God help us. Okay, I think I'm back. I'm laughing. Uh, no, I know I was off the air, and it wasn't my cat, and it wasn't me. It just went off. But when I came back, what I was laughing so hard at was Papa Giorgio saying I picture her grabbing the aluminum foil and bunny ears just to get a signal, because that's about right up here on the mountain. Oh my goodness. Uh, I didn't do it, Armando. My goofy cat has been sleeping on the computer where he's not supposed to be. Okay. Well, it says I've got audio. Let me see. It says I got audio. Everything says I got audio. Oh, there's a nice view. I've checked all the audios. It's showing I have audio. Okay. All right. Darn you, Papa Giorgio. I'm going to get you for that, you stinker. I got enough problems today. Oh, my goodness. All right. Well, we're back. That I had to reset the modem. And yeah, the ceiling cam was an accident, but what the heck? Hey, James Eller, how are you? All right. How many people do I have on the UB2B? Because I don't have that window open yet. Let me see what's happening on the UB2B, see if it looks any better, because it did not look good when I was looking at it. Oh, yeah, it's a lot better now. Much better. Yeah, I don't know what was going on there, but I got 19 likes already, and 10 people have found their way back. 11. When it gets up to about 15, I think I'm going to start offering some cookies out here out of this cookie jar thing before we get started on the ginormous pile of quarters I got to go through tonight. Yeah, you're a little stinker. That devil is appropriate for you, Papa Giorgio. Yes, it is. Woo-hoo. All right. I'm trying to be more organized. I have an envelope and a card for my giveaways. I got to really keep track, because I always tell people that they have to claim their prizes, and a couple people didn't claim them lately. And so I ended up giving those things away to somebody else. And so I'm having to keep better records when somebody doesn't claim their prize. So I have cards. I have little envelopes for the prize with the dates and all that good stuff. So when I get down to the new house, things are going to be a lot different. For one thing, we won't have all this weird stuff in the background for a set. I'm actually going to try to be a little bit more professional, but not too much, because if I did, then I'd have to be an adult on Mondays, and I don't want to do that. No. Cover that trademark. I don't want to get any copyright infringements for having a drink out of this cup. All right. Somebody let me know when there's 15 of you. Yep. 12. You're thinking about it. All right. Okay. Let me go ahead and is everybody's commented on the comment video? Because if you have not, you got about 2-3 minutes, and then I'm gonna go ahead and break something out of this can here. Woo! There we go. So, what earlier today when I got told that I wasn't behaving like an adult, my first thought was that the person that was telling me that is probably young enough to be my grandchild. So I'm an old lady. I don't have to be an adult anymore. I'm 60 freaking 7 years old. I don't have to be an adult anymore. I'm retired. All right. I think we're probably close enough to our, there's 13 of you. Lucky 13. Y'all get over there and get signed up on that video. I'm going to get my screen share thing happening so I can open I got to open the tab. That's what I got to do. I know I sound like I'm drunk, but I have not had a drink since the 90s. I'm just happy to be doing a show, and I'm happy that I'm moving out of this cabin in a couple of days into a real live place with stove and refrigerator and laundry room and running water and yeah, all the good stuff. All the good stuff. We'll see how that works out. I even need to copy the what you call it, the link. I'm going brain dead here. I gotta copy this link. Yep, stop wiggling and giggling. Copy. That's what we need to do. Because I gotta put it in the comment and pick. All right, let's see how many folks are in here in this comment picker. So far, 15 people are, that signal's starting to look a little puny again. Yeah, M3's looking at the horses, I think. Oh my gosh, why is this so awful? I'm sorry, guys. I have no idea why. Why the YouTube signal is so awful. I really don't know. On mine, it's horrible. I hope it's better on yours than it is on mine. It's really terrible. All right. I'm going to go ahead and put this comment picker up here. And we're going to go ahead and give something away, even if it's wrong. All right. Let's go up there. And I don't know why this thing is doing some of the things it's doing. Let's get rid of that for now. Uh-oh. Let's try it again. All right, let's try this again. Let's get our tab. Let's get our random comment picker. All right. Now I think I got it. Somewhere. There it is. It was a little slow getting up there, but it's there. All right. Let's see who gets to play in the cookie can. First, we got to see if we got any more people. Nope, only 15. All right. See if one of those 15 is in the room. Got to be in the room to pick out of the can. Got to be at least 18 years of age or older and live in the United States of America, because I can't afford to ship outside of the country. All right, let's start the thing and see who it picks out for us. Who's gonna get a cookie pick? Jimmy LaCari, are you in the house, Jimmy? Ooh, Florida Thunder, hey! Jimmy LaCari, are you here? If you are here, please let me know. You got 3 minutes to let me know. 3 minutes. Take that down. 3 minutes on Jimmy LaCari. I know he was here because he asked how I was feeling. There he is. All right. And Jimmy won last week, and I still have a package sitting here. Shake him up with the lid off. See what Jimmy gets out of the can. All right. I got to be careful, too. I got a splinter in the end of my finger, and it hurts like heck. Okay. Ooh, Jimmy got a 1976 S Kennedy. A pretty snazzy. Pretty snazzy. No, we ate all the cookies before we started putting coins in there because I didn't want anybody to break a tooth. So, Jimmy LaCari, 1976 S. That thing is shinola, too. That thing's shinier than a ball-headed. Never mind. I ain't saying that one. I don't want to get in trouble. It's only 5:24. I don't want to get in trouble. All right, let me put a note on here that this belongs to Jimmy LaCari. I already have an envelope going for him. I only mail out twice a month, folks, because it's just a money thing, and it will probably change now that I'm going to be moving into town. But right now, I got to go way the heck down to the post office to do it. And so I'm not real fast on mailing. And also because I am an old senior lady and I live on Social Security, so I don't always have the money to mail a whole bunch of stuff. All right, well, we'll have more cookies later, Armando. We don't just get one cookie out of the can. So, all right, now we're going to start in with our car wash quarters. We got the car wash ones here. You know what? I think I'm going to do this crazy roll that I got from the bank first. I have not sorted them, so I'm going to have both books handy. Although I know that the only thing I need in the state quarters book is the American Samoa. So I can kind of set that one aside. Let's see what's in this roll. I was really hoping there'd be some silver. Yeah, if you have not claimed in 3 days, I'm going to give it to somebody else because my resources are limited. I don't see anything that looks like silver, but maybe there'll be something interesting in here. I'm going to flip over now to my microscopical device, and we're going to look at some quarters. I probably won't put them all under here, but first thing I think I'm going to do is just kind of look and see if we have what we got here as far as variety. I'll sort them out a little bit. Put the other camera back on while I do this. I didn't think about this. Some days I'm organized. Some days I'm just ditzy. And this is a ditzy day. See, there's my other glasses that I need to see the coinage. All right. Oh, I found a coin shop today when I was in town, so I'm going to have to be investigating that place. What I'm doing right now is just splitting the state quarters from the national park, just to make things a little bit easier. I'm not seeing anything super duper exciting in this roll so far. I found, oh, there's a bicentennial, one of those in there. There's a bat. Once I get them sorted out, we'll see what we got. Looks like a lot of just regular Washington quarters in here. Quite a few state parks. Ooh, that one's all shiny. Wow, that's a pretty nice looking 1969. I'm going to set that one aside for now. I want to look at it some more. I'm going to try not to cuss every time I bump this splinter that I have in my hand. We have tried to get it out, and I'm not having very good luck getting it out of my finger. And I get to make obscene gestures with it. See? I'm so bad. Boy, hardly any state quarters in here at all. Oh, I think I might have put some of them in the wrong pile. Okay. All right. No, I did. All right. Well, let's start out with the national park quarters, because we need the most of those. For those who are not familiar with the little game I play here on Monday, I have been filling these books with nothing but car wash quarters from the change machine at the car wash. Now, I have a couple times thrown in laundromat quarters when car wash quarters were scarce. And I do have a bunch of laundromat quarters today as well. We've got $50 worth of quarters to look at. Okay, I know for a fact that I have all of the 2017s. I just have to make sure I look at the mint marks, and I do go back through them later. Once I get down back into town where I have real internet, I will be able to do some of these things where I'm searching for oddball stuff. I will be able to do that online. I just might up here on the mountain that just to put it into perspective for you, I get 55 gigs cost me $92. So that's why I have been somewhat scarce online since the end of August. I have been up here on this mountain paying outrageous fees just to be able to stay in touch at all. So anyway, oh, and you're probably going to see a lot of cat fur, because when I came home from the laundromat today, my furry child, M3, had decided that the computer is his new home. Well, guess again. He's gotten in trouble a couple times already trying to get up on the computer while I was setting up to do the show. Everything is covered with cat fur. When I get Down in the apartment, he will not have access to the computer, even if my clothes have to live in a cardboard box. Okay, what is this that I'm looking at? Anyway, I'm going to try and put my computer in a closet like I had it when I was in Georgia. That seemed to work out pretty well to keep him out of the computer. Well, I'm working on an error and variety list for the national parks. I'll probably be posting that in a week or so. I've got over 55 entries on it right now, so I've been researching that one for a bit. And I'm doing it as an Excel file. It's got a little nick out of it. Doing it as an Excel file where it can be sorted in different ways and easily added to. This is the roll of quarters I got from the bank. Thus far has not been particularly exciting, but just the fact that I was able to get them from her was, it was like, really? This town isn't big enough to have a coin shortage. I mean, it just isn't. We try to spend coins at the store and they don't want to take them. And here's part of the deal on that. They want you to use, not necessarily the stores, but some of the stores do want you to use cards only. And some of them are being really sneaky and nasty and are rounding your purchase up to the next dollar so that they don't have to deal with change. So you're getting ripped off. Okay, now we're on the states. I only need one in this bit. But anyway, I just could not believe that she gave me that much grief over wanting an extra roll of quarters. The last time I was there, the girl would allow me one roll of each type coin. So 1 pennies, 1 nickels, 1 dimes, 1 quarters. She looked at me like she didn't even know what a $50 was. So anyway, this roll's not really been too exciting. And like I said, the other roll I got was one of my own rolls. So I know it had already been picked through. So I use that to wash my laundry with. We got a bicentennial. I'm going to put him off to the side. This one I just kept because this is a really shiny, halfway decent 1969 D. I mean, not that there's anything super exciting about that in itself, but it looks like it's probably better than the space holder I have in my book, so I'm keeping that aside. I'm not going to go through all of these Washingtons except to see if, except to see if there's anything that looks like silver, which I do not see anything. So I'm going to just set this whole roll aside, except for the 2 that I set aside. Okay, I got to put my other glasses back on now because I saw somebody posted. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I know. That's the other reason I set that aside, that 69. But this place is covered with cat fur. I can't believe all the cat fur. I'm going to have to clean my computer. This is ridiculous. M3 has really gummed up the works here. Seriously, folks, look at this. He knows he's not supposed to be on the computer. So and it's hard to tell him no when we're in this little tiny place, and he, other than his kitty condo back there, he really doesn't have a lot of room to run around. So I don't think there's a coin shortage here. I think that these people are just parroting, you know, what they're being told to say. All right, let's move on. This is the car wash coins. So, what have I got here? This looks like skates. All right, let me get my, I really don't need to get my state quarter book out. Yeah, he's a little cat troll, all right. All right, all I need in my state quarters book is the U.S. Virgin Islands. I started this book when I lived in Georgia, and I have managed to do what I set out to do, which was completely fill a book with nothing but car wash quarters. And I'm down to one. So let's see what we got from the car wash. And then I'm going to take the state quarters out of the laundromat book. So we'll do them both, all of them at the same time. Okay, back to Mr. Microscope. I always want to say Mr. Microphone because of that toy that we had in our youth. Mr. Microphone. Rodent Island. Maine. I can't believe all this cat fur. Oh my gosh. I didn't realize there's so much cat fur on this stuff, or I would have tidied a little better before I went on the air. Oh my goodness. Well, one of the stores, we don't have it here, that was caught rounding up things. I know up in Michigan, because a friend of mine experienced it firsthand, was Kroger. Whew, that is one nasty looking coin right there. My goodness. I should send that one over to Storm and CA for his Vegas coin collection. Nasty. Yeah, I had a store the other day. Harbor Freight. I was in Harbor Freight, and they had a sign up that you had to have exact change or pay with a card. Well, I wasn't going to pay with the card, and I did not have exact change. And my bill was $12.53, I think it was. I bought a little dolly so that when I get my furniture out of storage, I can roll it into my apartment, because the dolly that we used before was part of my U-Haul rental. So anyway, I buy this dolly, and the guy didn't want to give me my change. He wanted to round it up to $13. And I'm like, you know, I'll just put the dolly back. You know, I mean, I could have put it on my card. It's just the principle of the thing I didn't like. It's a brand new store here in town. And I just thought that was kind of a crappy way to get started, is to, you know, I wonder how many other people they hit up for 50 cents. If you did that all day long and you hit people up for 50 cents, you're making quite a dandy little profit. over something that I truly don't believe exists. I don't think there's really that much of a coin shortage. If I can go out here in the yard with my metal detector and dig them up, not that many, not that short. Ooh, Puerto Rico. Okay, now I already had Puerto Rico. However, I did stipulate when I started the giveaway book that the only other coins I was going to add to it were the 2009s. If I found extras of those, that I would put them in. However, our book already has a Puerto Rico, but I will put that one aside because they're a little more rare than the others. And we have more of these books to fill, so we'll hold on to that. Alabama. Utah. I heard it's cold in Utah. That's what Handy Andy told me. It was cold in Utah this morning. Yeah, I like going out and finding clad. I never complain, Mud Slut, when I get clad. I mean, I'd rather get silver, yeah, but I never complain about clad because I basically paid for my metal detector with clad from another metal detector that I had. So I will never complain about finding $4 or $5 out on the ground that fell out of somebody's pocket. Or I find pennies at the car wash all the time where people have cleaned their cars out. And the other day I found like 40 cents at the car wash. I have no problem finding change. So I see people on their detecting channels that complain because they find clad. And I'm like, send it to me. You don't want that clad? Put it in a bag. Send it to Susie. She'll take that clad. It adds up. I paid for my simplex with clad that I found with my bounty hunter and my Ace 300. So I am not at all unhappy to have clad. Oops. I'm just going to these real quick, just because I only need that one, which I doubt very seriously I'm going to get. But oh, there's another bicentennial. Put him off to the side. Oops. The thing is, I told the lady at the bank that I needed the quarters for the farmer's market. And that is true, because while I don't make change, my sister sells a lot of things that are like $2.50, $3.50, or 50 cents. She does baked goods. And so, yeah, she always needs to have change. It's not like I'm telling them a lie. Next weekend is our last, maybe our last weekend. They have not officially decided that yet. All right, I'm going to raid the laundromat quarters. So, and go through the state quarters that were in my laundromat quarters today. And then after that, we will probably be doing another bite out of the cookie can. So let's see what we got from the laundromat. We are looking for our ever elusive American Samoa. Florida. I am from Florida. I was not born there, but I don't really remember a whole lot about, I was born in Iowa, and I really don't remember much about Iowa prior to my moving to Florida. I was a little girl. I was 4. I mean, I remember a few things. And then we moved back for a year to Iowa because my mom found out at that time they did not have kindergarten in the public schools, and she was very unhappy with that and made my daddy take the whole family back to Iowa for a year when I was 5. And then we went right back to Florida. And so I'm basically a Florida girl. I grew up in Orlando before Disney. It completely changed the whole complexion of our area down there when Disney moved in. I am not a fan. I call it Dismal World, and I hope that doesn't offend some of you Mickey Mouse lovers, but it's like I always ask people, would you want a theme park in your backyard? Do I think the artifacts from the Titanic should be saved before the ship is lost forever due to rust? Actually, my answer to that is yes. I see no purpose, and I'm saying this also from a metal detectorist point of view. I see no historic value in letting things remain in the ground or remain underwater. People can't learn anything from them if they rot away. I don't believe in disturbing human remains. Like, I certainly wouldn't want to remove a watch from a skeleton or something like that. But I would like to, oh my gosh, oh, look what we got, look what we got, oh my gosh, we got another. I think we need this in the giveaway book. I have it in mind, but I think we might need it in the giveaway book. Woohoo! Let's see for sure. If we don't, it'll go in the next giveaway book, because we don't get a whole lot of these. Oop, yeah, we need that in the giveaway book, because I'm pretty sure nobody's going to send me one from the U.S. Virgin Islands. So we just put that in the giveaway book. That giveaway book's starting to look pretty good. All right, let's see what else we got in here. I would be real happy if I got the American Samoa. I would probably have a heart attack because that would fill my book. But anyway, back to Archaeology Mikey's question. I personally, ooh, there's a Northern Mariana. Wow, there's some good stuff in my laundromat coins. Wow, there's some good stuff in that laundromat. I like that. Let's see if we need that in the book, in the giveaway book. Yes, we do. Those are the only things I said I was going to add were the 2009s, because they're hard to get. So the only one missing in it is American Samoa as well. Anyway, I believe in preserving history. I don't necessarily believe in letting it just rot away and then nobody will ever be able to see it again. I think that's a waste. And some people may not agree with me, but that's okay. I'm entitled to an opinion. I expressed an opinion earlier today in another channel, and I got told that I was not being an adult. And guess what? It's Monday, and I do not adult on Monday. Monday is my play day. Well, I do go to the laundromat, which is an adult thing, but then I raid their quarter machines. So I don't know how adult that is. But anyway, and this, I also don't agree with like leaving things in the ground. You know, there are a lot of Civil War relics in Georgia and Virginia, and they don't want you to metal detect those areas and dig them up. So why are they protecting them if nobody is ever going to see them? That's just my take on it. Thank you for commenting. We're just about ready to have another giveaway. So I got to clean up some quarters here off of my desk and put this one book away that I am 1/4 away from having filled. Yes, I know there are some in museums already, Mikey, but here's the thing. Let's just say, for the sake of argument, that there's 2 or 3 pieces of ladies' jewelry that are in the museum. And for the sake of argument, let's say somebody goes down there and is diving for the purpose of saving the relics, and they find another lady's necklace, and this one happens to have her initials engraved on it. That relic to me would be an identifiable object that should go back to the descendants of the person who owned it. But if you leave it down on the bottom of the ground, they will never get great-great-grandma's necklace back. And I think that should be taken into consideration, because there are items that are down there that were personal items that belonged to people, just general population people, passengers on the ship. Those items should be returned to their families. And the only way you can return them is to get them out of the water before they rot away. So, all right, that's my Susie soapbox number 2 for the day. But somebody asked. So, all right, let me get back on the little camera here. Oh, I don't want that. What am I doing? Oh, where am I? Look. All right. Here we go. Yep, back in the cabin. We're going to do giveaway number 2. For those of you who have just come in, you need to have signed up, made a comment over on the comment video. Not a whole lot of really great stuff legit. I mean, we found a couple of bicentennial quarters. I got a pretty nice 1969 that I got to look at. I got U.S. Virgin Islands and Northern Mariana Islands. Yeah, a couple little odds and ends. Nothing earth-shattering as of yet. Get over there. Hi, Bionic. How are you? Get on over there, and I'm going to give you about 2-3 minutes to comment on the comment video, and then somebody's going to get the kick out of the cookie can. There's the cookie can got restocked a little bit over the week. And you put some new stuff in, put some silvers in there, put some investments, stuff like that. Jimmy Licari already got a pretty nice bicentennial S Mint, 1976 Kennedy. So we did that. And yeah, well, I'm waiting for a W. I have not pulled a W yet. It's my nemesis that I have not gotten a W, because I did, when I first started this, pull a silver, but I have not gotten a W yet. And it's making me crazy. And that's a short trip, actually. All right, is everybody got themselves over there on the comment video? Let me see how many people have commented on my little commenting video. And while I'm waiting, okay, we got 18 people that have commented on the comment video. So, we got 19 likes. We've only got 10 people watching though. So, whoever's name the comment picker gives me, you need to be at least 18 years of age or older. You need to live in the United States, because I can't afford to ship anywhere else. What else you got? You can only win once in a stream. And you got to be in the room or check in with me within 3 minutes, or I'll go on to somebody else. And you have 3 days to claim your prize by email, or it goes back into the can. So, without further ado, I know it's a do, but today it's a do-do. All right. Let's see if anybody else has gotten in. Oh, now I'm up to 20. Couple more of you sneaked in there real quick. All right, let's get over here. Get our comment picker up here where the whole world can be watching it. And I'll check it one more time. Watching, so you know I'm not pulling any hocus pocus or hokey pokies. There we got 20 people in there. We're going to hit the button. And let's see who gets to pick up the can. Yeah, you're disqualified, Jimmy. You've already won one goodie. Okay, U.S. Silver Stacker, are you in the house? You have 3 minutes. When my computer flips over to 6:03, you're out of here. I know he was around, sniffing around somewhere. All right, Silver Stacker, where are ya? Where are ya? Yeah, Jimmy Licari wins quite often on here. And I used to, back when I had a lot more stuff to work with, before it cost me a couple grand to move. There's U.S. Silver Stacker. Okay, cool beans. So we're gonna pick something out of here for U.S. Silver Stacker. If I pull the penny with the cross out of it, then you get 2 picks. You don't get to keep my messed up penny, but you'll get an extra pick if that's what I get out of here. I'm gonna shake them all up. Stick my little paw in there. And what did we get? We got the 2014 Virginia Shenandoah. This is an S Mint Quota. So you got the Virginia Shenandoah S Mint. Let me put it under the scope here. Although it is in a flip, still should be able to get a little Little gander at it. There's that S mint mark. I ended up with 2 of these, so I decided since I now live in Virginia, I should share the Shenandoah. So there you go. That goes out to US Silver Stacker. You need to send me an email and we will get that out to you. Put this up there. We are not a monetized channel, and it doesn't look like we ever will be with some of the new thingamajigs that they're doing at the tube. But the main reason I put that up there is it has my email address in it, as well as if you want to become a Patreon sponsor or anything like that and keep my channel going, that those little dabs of money help me pay postage and supplies and all of that good stuff. I try not to ask too much, but sometimes, I mean, when I had that one big giveaway, it was like $150 just in postage. It was something. And that's like, I live on Social Security, so that was a lot of money. But I had a couple of people that were very nice and donated to the cause, and we were able to eventually get everybody's stuff out to them. All right. So I told you I put some new stuff in the cookie can. I did. I went through part of my collection today and pulled out some duplicates. I found a coin shop in town. I didn't have time to go there today, but y'all know I'm going to have to go. And since this guy also advertises that he buys gold, silver, and all kinds of coinage, I'm hoping that he might have a junk silver bin, because what some of those guys call junk is what we call an oh my god. You know, because this is the low dough coin collecting show, you know, so we don't have a lot of those high dollar coins. I gave away a bunch of them at one time, but can't really do that. All right. Well, Mike, you missed. We found a couple of. We found a Puerto Rico quarter. We found a Virgin Islands, I think it was, quarter. Found a couple of bicentennials. Gave away a Virginia Shenandoah S quarter, and now I'm getting ready to start looking through the car wash quarters to see if we can add anything to the National Parks folder. Oh, and you might have missed the pretty useless roll that I got from the bank that didn't have much of anything in it. Other than that, you just missed my shining personality. Hello, Silver Wishes. Okay, bring me a snack too, Armando. Thanks. All right. So let's get ready here to see if we can find anything at all that is going to go in my National Parks book. That's not what I want to do. Go back to my microscopical device. Okay. Let's see what she won, Bob. All right. I also have some lawn now. We just have to see what we come up with. Marsh, Billings, Rockefeller. I'm pretty sure I need this. It seems to me like I don't have either one of these, the D or the P. And that is correct. I do not have either one of them. So now I have the P. We started off with a winner. How about that? Got one in the books. Got one in the books. I always like to start out that way. A Salt River Bay. It's a P. I don't think I need it, but oh, don't need it. Nice looking specimen though. Might keep that one. Just once again, I apologize for M3 and his incredible deposit of fur everywhere while I was gone today. 2016. I'm pretty sure 2016 is completed. Yeah, 2016 is done. 2017 is also done. This one's really grubby anyway. But I do have to look at the 2015, I'm sure is complete. Yes. I'm glad I started off with something I could use, though. That was nice. Ozark Riverways, 2017. I have them all. Vicksburg, 2011. I have both of those. My book only has for Philadelphia and Denver. It doesn't have San Francisco or West Point, any of that stuff. Salt River, I've got both of those. Yeah, these I do go back through. I've been working on a list of varieties and errors. So I do go back through them. I will probably start doing that live once I get moved back into town where I have normal internet access again. So there's Batman. It's a D. I still need a D. Nope. It's a pay. It's pay picking. Oh, fiddle. Doesn't matter. I got all the 2015s. Whee! Blue Ridge Parkway. That's about 2.5 miles from where I live. In case any of you are interested, I live up in the mountains. Indeed. I'm not sure I'm going to like it, but this is where I've landed, so. I really wanted to go back to Michigan, but that was not a viable option at this time. But it could happen one day. Where farm? I need the D. And it's not there. All right, well, that was the car wash collection. Now I'm going to get the laundromat collection and see if we have any better luck there. Let me check my chat real quick. Sometimes I get anyway. Well, I might also be doing something for Halloween. I'm not sure yet. I mean, remember, I am the lady who did the Devil Made Me Do It 666 giveaway. So you never know what I'm going to do. It all depends. All right, let's see what's in this sack here. Not a whole lot, but we'll see if there's any usable items in here. All right. Let's see what I have here. I'm destroying my poor book. Oh my goodness. I have all the 18s. Okay. Hi, Coin Silver. Welcome, welcome. Oh, come on. Yeah, we just discussed the Blue Ridge. I'm still there. I have all of those. Ooh, nice and shiny. It's a river of no return. This cat here is making me want to sneeze. Oh my gosh. I can't believe M peppered my entire desk with cat fur. So he probably, yeah, don't need it. Boy, there's a lot of these Fort Moultrie ones in here today. Yeah, this is the laundromat stack. Harry's Victory 2013. Let's see. Got both of those. Uh-oh. Here comes M. No, honey. No, 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 no. No, no. You cannot get on the computer when I'm doing a live stream. That is not going to happen. You have been known to knock us off the air on more than one occasion. You will get your dinner when we're done. I usually try to get done a little before 7 because I don't want to cut into Baseman's live stream, which starts at 7-ish. So I usually try to be courteous like that, and even though I'm supposed to go till 7, I usually knock it off a few minutes early. And actually tonight I have a business phone call that I have to make shortly after 7 to the singer of the band I work for. We actually have to set up some Halloween radio shows and podcasts. I mean, who wouldn't want to have Question Mark and the Mysterians as a Halloween thing? So I have to call the queue and get him his stuff that he's got to do. Got the rolls. Yeah, I was supposed to go over to Baseman's feed after my show last week, and I went in the house and I went in my sister's house and got something to eat, and I came back out and I laid down on the bed and went to sleep. I woke up I think Storm and CA was on when I woke up. Okay, Hawaii Volcanoes 2012. I do not need that. Let's see. So, yeah, I completely missed his show last week. I felt bad about that because I told everybody, hey, tell them I sent you. Tell them I'll be there in a little bit. Then I laid down, fell asleep, and I was done. So I totally missed his show last week, and I may unfortunately miss it this week because I got band business to take care of. Yeah, I don't get paid to work for the band, but I help them because they are just the best people, and they were so abused by their record label that I have no problem helping them out. They are swell guys. And if you don't know who Question Mark and the Mysterians are, when you get out of here, search Question Mark and the Mysterians on YouTube and you'll find out. They are a great band. They were the first band that the press ever referred to as punk, way before the Ramones, way before Iggy Pop. They are considered what they call proto-punk, garage, 60s garage band. But they did a lot of things that had never been done in music before. And we're going to try, once I get down where I can get my regular internet back, we might do some live streaming stuff with the band. So I'm looking forward to that. In the Pacific, I have all of those. I'm down to my last two here. I got that first one, and that was it. And last one. Great Sand Dunes 2014. I don't think I need it, but nope, I do not. All right, well, I didn't make much progress, or did I, folks? Oh, let me fold the book back up before I drop it and all the quarters go flying across the room. M3 did that for me the other night, too. After last Monday's show, I had been putting all the quarters in a little basket, and I made the mistake of leaving that basket unattended. And Mr. M decided it would be so much fun if he just launched that bad boy across the room. I am still finding quarters. All right. Now, what I have left are just the regular Washington quarters. I don't have another book. I filled my book of those, and most of these are newer than what I have books for. So mostly all I'm going to do here is just give them a brief look over later. Of course, I'm going to turn them on their sides here and see if I see any silver, which that's not too promising. And that's not too promising. Lord, it's just dirty. So when I get another book, we'll probably fill another book of those to give away. I do have a bunch of books that Ed Booth sent, and I'm going to try and once I get down into town, get those organized, and we will start filling some of those up on some special live streams. And of course, we're just going to give them away. No silver there. That was grody. I'm not seeing any silver in any of these. Nope, no silvers. I'm not going to keep everybody here and make you look at me, look through those. I will look through them later this week. But right now, my game plan is to pick these quarters up so that M3 can't launch them. I usually raid Baseman, but I like Penny Jones. So those of you who can manage to be in two places at once, you can also go over and see Pammy Jones. I like Pammy Jones because she reminds me of my best friend who passed away last year, who ironically, her name was Kathy Jones. And Pammy has the same kind of personality as my Kathy. So yeah, I do need to go see Pammy Jones too. So first things first though, is I gotta pick these quarters up before the cat makes toys out of them. What is this I set up here? I don't know why I set that up there. Oh yeah, I did. Okay. Just because it was a nice looking specimen. All right, before we wrap this bad boy up, I'm going to talk about a couple things real quick. One is my contest that I thought people would be a lot more interested in than they are, where you send in, for your entry, you send in a state quarter. You can send in 2 for 2 entries. That's your max. And we're going to give away the book. We're going to fill the book up as close to full as we can get it. But I also have some other prizes. It's not just the book. Unfortunately, I can't find the little package with my other prizes in it right now because M has been rearranging. But I know there is a silver round and a copper round and some other, here it is, contest. Yeah, we have, in addition to giving away the book, how about that lady? Anybody recognize that? It's gosh, I can't read. I think it's 2014 ASE. Let's see. 2014. Silver round there. We got a copper round that was donated by, I believe, TR. I could be wrong on that. We got a 1961 Benji. It's so shiny it'll blind you. And I may have some other prizes besides those. Because my apartment came due when it did, I did not get my notice out for this giveaway like I should. I'm going to try to do it tomorrow. But because I did not get it out, I'm going to, I've already extended it once, but I'm going to extend it again. Because I really haven't promoted it. So, y'all just get your quarters in. It doesn't have to be the state you're from. It would be nice if it was. But you send your quarter. Your quarter goes in the book. If you send 2 quarters, you get 2 entries. If there's any extra quarters, they're going to be used to fill spots in other books or be given away or used for postage. So seal that up here and put the post office. Try this cat first. Unbelievable. Oh my gosh, it's like it's snowing in here. I'll put the post office box here. And you just send your quarters in, and you'll have a chance to win not only the book with the quarters in it, but some of those other items as well. Because not every item is going to be given to the winner of the book. Some of them are going to be given to other people who entered. Oh, come on, focus. All right, so you send that to It's Susie Q96, P.O. Box 96, Galax, Virginia 24333. And if you want to just send me something just for giggles, you can send other stuff there too. M3 likes cat treats. I like money. You can send gifts. Oh my goodness. You can send donations. You can send whatever you want. Handy Andy 73.6 when I was down in Georgia, picked up on that I liked the little 8-ounce bottles of a certain Coca-Cola-ish beverage, and actually sent me a 6-pack of soft drinks. That was pretty good. I was real happy about that. Took me about a day and a half to get all the tape off. There we go. Almost. All right. So, anyway, we have done that. And I think we're going to raid the cookie jar one more time. I'm looking for a cookie jar because it would be better than the tin, but the tin was what I had here in the cabin. So if you have not got your comment in on the comment video, you need to do that right now. We have how many? 24 unique commenters on the comment video. So that's pretty good. Let's get over here, get the random comment picker up here. And for those who may have come in late, how this works, you need to be 18 years of age or older. You need to live in the United States of America because I'm too poor to ship. You need to know that you can only win one time per stream. You have 3 minutes. You have to be in the room. You have 3 minutes to claim. Otherwise, we move on to somebody else. And if you are the winner, you need to email me within 3 days. Otherwise, I'll put your prize back in the can. Now, what you're playing for is a pull from the can. If I happen to pull the penny with a cross punched out of it, you don't get that penny, but you get 2 pulls instead of 1. So, all of that being said, I'm going to hit this button here and see who. Let's see if we got any more in real quick. Yep, we did. We got 25 in there now. And I hope you all have hit like and subscribe. When I moved, I lost a bunch of subscribers, and it hurt my little heart because I worked hard. So hit that subscribe, hit your notification, hit the like button, and I'm going to hit the start and see who's going to get to pull something out of this cookie. Okay, Silver, you still here? Silver Sith, are you still here? You got 3 minutes. This thing flips over to 6:33, and you have not claimed. We will give it away to somebody else. Yeah, your name flew right on by this time, Mikey. This may be a new world's record. So far, Mikey hasn't won anything this stream. He usually wins all the time on this stream. Wrong Silver, though. This is Silver Sith. I know, Silver wishes is wishing the name was Silver Sith instead right now. Got half of it right. Got half of it. Got half of it. I don't know how much that shakes them up. probably better with it. I'm going to get a cookie jar. I saw one, but it was too expensive. But I really want it. I saw it on Etsy. There was a cookie jar that looked like a bag of money. And I wanted that thing. I wanted that thing because I thought that would be so cool. But it was a collectible and it was a little too expensive. Oh, you're running out of time. Running out of time. Oh, run out of time and I'm going to have to give it to somebody else. Oh, no. We don't want that to happen because I know he was here earlier at the beginning of the stream. Hey, there he is, just in time. Woo! Just in time. Boy, I mean, like down to less than a minute. Okay, we're going to do something real quick right now. Because I'm not going to mention it anymore, but we're not going to discuss anything to do with Shibby Rob's channel in my channel ever again. Got it? Get it. Because this is not the Shibby Rob show. I got called out today for saying something about him in another channel when they were already discussing him. So we're not discussing Shibby Rob's channel here. Let's just not do it. Ever. Okay, Silver. Back to that. That was what set me off at the beginning of this thing. So I was told I was not being an adult because I mentioned that I have a problem with him. Well, if you guys had seen the email he sent me, you'd know I have the problem. But we're not going to, whoops, got to put that back in. We're not going to discuss him anymore on here. If you want to know about the problem, you can look up the video. All right, let's see what we pull out for Sylv. Oh, come on, come on, come on, come on. Be something good, be something good. Oh, my phone's ringing. Somebody from Michigan. Oh, well, they're going to have to keep ringing. What you got is a Gibraltar 2002 pence. Let me see if I can get that up on the scope here for you. It's a pretty coin. Okay, let me get the microscope up here. My lighting is a little weird, but it's actually copper. There, I can see it better. That's Elizabeth II. On the obverse and on the reverse, we have the 2 pence and the beautiful lighthouse scene. A very nice coin. Please be sure to email me to claim your prize with your address within the next 3 days. That was fun. Yes, 96 tiers, Coin Silver. Very good. I work for question mark and the Mysterians. That's why I am Susie Q96. That's also why my ringtone is 96 tiers. I think that was somebody trying to get me to vote in Michigan. They don't realize that I don't live in Michigan anymore. I wish I did, but I don't. Okay, 6. Just making sure I get everything marked. And I'm keeping track of who the winners were, because if they are not claimed in 3 days, I put them back in the can. I will be refilling the can again before next week's show. Well, Coin Silver, please Answer a question for me then. If you're affiliated with the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, what item belonging to question mark is in the museum at the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame? See if you can answer that one without looking it up. It's something he is known for. All right. Well, got done a little bit early, but that's all right. I try to not step on Bassman too much. And anyway, I know Bassman comes on at 7. I'm not sure what time Pammy Jones went on. I know she used to come on right in the middle of my show, which was kind of awkward, but yes, question mark from Q and the Mysterian, question mark and the Mysterians. The guy that wrote 96 Tears. And by the way, our band is not in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. 1966. Coin silver. Those guys that got overlooked, the 60s artists who created a lot of the technology for rock and roll, the 50s and 60s artists. Little known fact, there was a label back in the 60s called Cameo Parkway. Cameo Parkway had Bob Seger's early bands. They had Question Mark and the Mysterians. They had Chubby Checker. They had Bobby Rydell. They had a lot of 50s and 60s artists. And the people who owned Cameo Parkway what they did was they sold more stock than they could legally sell. And they took all the money that belonged to all of those acts and basically ripped all of those artists off. None of them got their money. And that money was later used by Alan Klein and Neil Bogart. That name might ring some bells. Neil Bogart took that money that they stole from all of those artists and started a record label called Casablanca and financed Kiss. So every time you listen to Kiss, bear in mind, they would not have gotten a record deal if Neil Bogart hadn't stolen all the money from all the Cameo Parkway artists, and not a single Cameo Parkway artist is in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. And a lot of that has to do with that stigma. No, that was not the only time that happened, but it was the biggest time it happened because the federal government intervened. The Securities Exchange Commission came in and shut down Cameo Parkway Records. That was unheard of. Absolutely unheard of. They were selling more stock than existed. And they pocketed the money. The guys that wrote 96 Tears, no money. That record sold 8 million copies the first year it was out. It's been covered by over 200 artists. No money. That's why I work for that band for free. So on that note, I'm going to turn you all loose before I start crying 96 tears. And I'm going to try to do my Wednesday night show, but I'm starting to move on Wednesday. So that's an if. It's a big if. But my Wednesday night starts at 9 o'clock. It's actually my metal detecting show, but we talk about coins. We talk about all kinds of stuff in there. Hopefully that one would probably still be from here, but this is the last of the low-dough coin collecting show that will be done in this environment. The next time you see me doing the coin collecting show, we should be down in the new house. Yes, absolutely. That's another one, coin silver. And MCA records. That's another one. And in fact, there is a Leonard Skinner song called Working for MCA. There's also a Tom Petty song about MCA. MCA really ripped off a lot of bands from Florida and Georgia. And the only thing that saved some of those bands was a good friend of mine. He and his brother formed Capricorn Records. It was Alan and Phil Walden. Phil has passed, but Alan is still alive and kicking, and he's reopening the Capricorn Studios in Macon, Georgia. And I'm real excited about that. And he also has a book coming out. And I'm sure there's probably a lot of stuff in there about record labels that ripped people off because, and to be real honest, some of the things that Capricorn did weren't exactly the best. But all things considered, it was better than MCA or Chrysalis or Kenyon Parkway. Sony has done some pretty nasty things to artists. They've been sued several times. I'm thinking about doing a whole separate channel. Oh, the Babies. I love the Babies. Yes, I know all about that story. I relayed that same story to Question Mark about Michael Corby. Indeed. I'm actually thinking about starting a whole separate channel just to do my music stuff. And talk about things like this and show people some of the stuff that has happened. Right now, I'm working with a friend. We are archiving everything about a certain band from the South. And their biggest, they've got a big scandal in theirs where one member of the band copyrighted other people's material, and he made all the money and they didn't get any of it. And then after he died, there was all these lawsuits of wives and kids. And I got some good stuff I could put on a music channel. So love John Way. I got to see the Babies live, and I was so happy that I got to see the Babies live at the Tangerine Bowl in Orlando, Florida. Awesome concert. Well, now I can't blame the cat for that one. I just kicked a box over under my desk. It had quarters in it, so now I got to pick up quarters again. Oh my goodness. All right, guys. Hopefully I'll see you Wednesday. You can tell I'm feeling better. My ribs aren't hurting so bad. I may even go try to metal detect tomorrow. I'm real antsy. I have 8 different permissions to go metal detect on. And right after I got up here, I slipped and fell and bruised all my ribs on my right side. Couldn't do any of them. So weather permitting, I'm going metal detecting tomorrow. And I'll tell you all about it Wednesday night. Oh, that must have been horrible. 2 days after Lennon was killed. I know right where I was when that happened too. All right, guys, I'm going to go. I'll see you at Basement or Pammy Jones or somewhere. And thank you guys so much for being here. If you're not subscribed, please consider doing so. Double check your notifications because they turned a bunch of them off a while back, and a lot of people didn't even know I was still doing my show. So anyway, we'll see ya. I don't know where Em is. Oh, he's back there. Say goodbye, Em. I guess he's busy. There's a horsey out there he's watching. We'll see y'all. Thank you to my moderators. You guys are awesome. Much appreciated. Thank you. Bye.